Good morning. Before we begin, I'd like to ask that all cell phones be turned to vibrate. We are so happy to be able to resume in-person commencement ceremonies. However, since COVID is still present, for your safety and for ours, we ask that guests, especially those who are seated in the hangar, wear masks throughout the ceremony. During the ceremony, you are free to take photos. However, we ask that you please remain behind the stanchions and keep the aisles clear. Finally, for graduates, family members who are unable to attend in person, they are welcome to view the live stream on Vaughan College's YouTube channel. Please stand for the academic procession. Please remain standing. The Civil Air Patrol will post the colors, followed by the singing of the national anthem. It is appropriate to remove your caps for the national anthem. Please be seated. Again, good morning and welcome, distinguished guests, our honorary degree recipients, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, graduating students, family, and friends. My name is Dr. Paul Laverne, and I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs here at Vaughan College, and I would like to welcome all of you to this Vaughan College's 2022 commencement exercise. I will now introduce the senior administrators and department chairs on the platform today, as well as our student speaker. Our president will introduce our honorary degree recipient, while the chair of the Board of Trustees will announce the trustees joining us today. Please hold your applause until I have read all of the names. Vice President of Finance and Business Services, Mr. Robert Waldman. Vice President of Training, Mr. Dominic Proscia. Vice President of Student Affairs, Ms. Kelly Smith. Grand Marshal, Associate Professor Robert Camera. President of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Peter Canellis. Aviation Faculty Member, Professor George Tracy. Chair of the Engineering and Technologies Department, Dr. Hossein Rahemi. Chair of the Management Department, Dr. Maxine Lubner. Associate Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Edgar Trout. And Student Marshal and Speaker, Mr. Wole Bernard. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our President, Dr. Sharon B. DeVivo.
Good morning. It's so wonderful to see you all here. It's been a long couple of years, and it's such an exciting day, so welcome. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, the administration, and the faculty, it is my pleasure to welcome you to Vaughn College's 2022 commencement exercise. Delivering our commencement address and receiving an honorary degree today is our distinguished guest, the Honorable Donovan Richards, Queensborough President and Vaughn College 2011 alumnus. I will introduce Mr. Richards in greater detail later in our ceremony. Since its founding in 1932, Vaughn College has been an institution dedicated to developing well-educated graduates who are successful in their chosen careers. And the work of Vaughn's faculty has provided the pathway for your success. Would the men and women of the faculty please stand and be recognized for your service to this graduating class? Thank you. This distinguished group has guided the college through decades of academic development and technological change. Another critical group of stakeholders who've been integral to our evolution is our forward-thinking Board of Trustees, who have worked closely with our campus constituents to implement a strategic vision that will support this institution for generations to come. As a result of all of these efforts, the college continues to enhance its reputation as a higher education institution that provides a transformative educational experience. The evidence of that is published in the New York Times a few years ago that ranked Vaughn #1 in upward mobility. We were recognized for raising student income levels dramatically, with 48% of Vaughn graduates ending up in the top 20% of highest earners in the country. And we continue to achieve similar distinctions. This year, U.S. News & World Report again recognized us for social mobility, and we ranked in the top 4% of colleges nationwide for return on investment in a study completed by Georgetown University's Center on Education and the Workforce. This year, we also took another step in fulfilling our strategic vision with the approval of a new Bachelor of Science degree in computer engineering with a focus on cybersecurity and artificial intelligence, which will begin this fall and addresses identified industry needs and trends. I would also be remiss if I did not mention other student significant achievements this year. Vaughn's robotics team just returned from the VexU World Championship in Dallas, having made it to the semifinals and receiving the Excellence Award, the highest honor presented in VEX competitions, to the team that judges want others to emulate and that best exemplifies overall excellence in building a high-quality robotics program. Our Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers also received top honors in the Nissan Design Challenge, and 54 students were recently inducted into Vaughn's new chapter of the National Society of Leadership and Success, sponsored by United Airlines. There are several seniors from all of those groups, plus many others, who made significant contributions to those who are graduating today. Thank you for your investment in this community, and we know you will make us proud as you move forward. I'd also like to recognize each of you for persisting through this pandemic, this time of racial reckoning, and all of the tumultuous world events that have taken place over the last 2+ years. Even as recently as the events in Buffalo, New York this past weekend, this has been an incredibly difficult time, and yet you persisted and you achieved your degree. As many of you have heard me say, but it bears repeating today, our diversity is our superpower, particularly here at Vaughn. We are better and stronger and smarter together. I know that many of you graduating today may endure prejudice and stereotypes as you enter the professional world. My message to you is, your degree is a testament to your abilities. Take the confidence that you feel right now into the working world and know that you have strengths and talents to share. You will make every company and organization that you join better. Please remember that. To all of our graduates, as Vaughn College grows and increases its academic reputation, the beneficiaries are you. Your accomplishments are forever linked to the success of Vaughn. And our success provides you with a strong foundation from which to propel forward into a successful career and further education. The ritual in which we are participating testifies that you have completed a rigorous course of study that supports the purpose of this college. You have been challenged and tested, and you have prevailed. And welcome to those who call themselves college graduates. This event marks the beginning of a new phase in your lives. Your college studies have prepared you to enter the exciting and opportunity-rich engineering, management, aviation, and technology environments. Many of you are the first in your families to receive a college degree. We, as are your families, are so proud of your accomplishments and look forward to your successes. I encourage you to take time today to really celebrate this incredible milestone and to celebrate your triumph. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Enjoy your achievement. It is now my privilege to welcome to the podium our Chair of the Board of Trustees, founder and Managing Director of the Vaughn Advisory Group, and third generation of the Vaughn founders family, Mr. Peter Vaughn.
Thank you, Sharon, and welcome everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'll add all of our welcome to you all on this really exciting day, not just for our graduates, but for all the families that are here, the friends that are here, and everyone that's here to support your success. I've had the honor and the privilege to serve Vaughn College as a trustee over the past decade with an incredibly dedicated group of individuals who contribute their time, their energy, their passion throughout the year to support the vision and the mission of this institution of Vaughn College and our entire community. It's been a true pleasure working with them, every single one of them, every day of the year. Today, I'd like to introduce to you those trustees that have joined us this morning and are seated behind me. If you would just hold your applause until the end, that would be great. Retired Chief Aviation Strategy Officer of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, Ms. Patty Clark. CEO of LL Aviation Advisors, the former General Manager of LaGuardia Airport, and our current Board Secretary, Ms. Lisa Scully-Laponis. former president and CEO of Avports, an airport operations and management firm, and our board vice chair, Mr. Oswin Moore, president of Advanced Fluidics, and a co-founder of the nonprofit ET Cube International, helping engineers become entrepreneurs, Dr. Surya Raghu, executive partner of Cirrus Capital LLC, and a chairman of Maglev Aero, an innovative electric vertical flight aircraft company, Mr. Rod Randall, and Vaughn College alum from the class of 1983 with a degree in electrical engineering, co-founder of Technology Assurance Labs, and the former trustee board chair, Mr. Ken Stauffer. And last but not least, managing director of technical activities for the IEEE, the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, and our current board treasurer, Ms. Mary Ward Callan. My sincere thanks to all of you for your tireless dedication to the institution. And now, to you, the 2022 graduating class of Vaughn College. Again, on behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I would like to extend our heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you on your graduation. As you know, probably better than most of us, the completion of your degree is a significant achievement, and you should be very proud. We at Vaughn, all of us at Vaughn, look forward to being a part of your lifelong journey of learning and sharing in the celebration of all of your successes. Again, congratulations to you, to your families, and to everyone who supported you in your journey to getting to today. Congratulations. Dr. Laverne.
On Wednesday, May 11th, the college held its annual honors convocation ceremony. At that ceremony, our outstanding graduating students were presented with awards from their respective departments for educational excellence. The criteria for some of these awards is listed in your program. Students also received awards for service to the institution and athletics, and graduates today are also adorned with cords, stoles, pins, and medals of varying colors that signify their graduation with honors, completion of the Leadership Academy or the National Society of Leadership and Success, as well as tassels to signify veteran status. Will all of the graduates who received awards and honors at the convocation ceremony please rise and be recognized? Congratulations to all of the award recipients, and thank you for your contributions to Vaughan College. Wally Bernard is graduating today with academic honors, and we have asked him to address us about his path here today. He currently holds an Associate in Occupational Science degree and an airframe and power plant certification, and today is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in Electrical Engineering. And he has received the top award as the recipient of the Board of Trustees Award. Please welcome Mr. Bernard.
Thank you, Dr. Laverne, for that introduction. Board of Trustees, President and CEO, Dr. Sharon DeVivo, Dean of Students, faculty, staff, friends, families, loved ones, and all other protocols previously established, and my fellow distinguished class of 2022. Let me first start out by sharing a round of applause for making it thus far through this global pandemic. The past 2 years, no doubt, have been rough. We went from being normal to abnormal within a day, having to adapt to new realities and new social norms. Doing all of this while being in school, pursuing a degree with no face-to-face contact was indeed challenging. I'm sure we all have stories. Not only were the past 2 years challenging, but it showed how we as students can be resilient and quickly adapt to change while remaining focused on achieving great things. For those that we have lost during these past 2 years, my thoughts and prayers go out to you and your families. I am indeed humbled and honored to be the recipient of this year's Board of Trustees Award. I thank the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff for considering me for this prestigious award. I accept this award not only on behalf of myself, but on behalf of my family, my country, my supporters, and everyone who has made this dream thus far a reality. I know many of you may be saying, wow, he's finally graduating. Again, I am happy to represent the class of 2022. We made it. My journey at Vaughan College began back in 2016, September 5th to be exact. After migrating from my home country, Antigua, I, just like any other young, ambitious student living in the Caribbean, wanted to live and experience the American dream. As the song by Andy Williams reads, to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbearable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. That day, little did I know that I would have been walking into an institution that I would call home for the next 6 years. In fact, I did not know what to expect. My first day of classes was my first step on campus. Having just moved abroad 1,787 miles from my mom, my dad, my brother, my friends, and loved ones 2 days prior. But Vaughan welcomed me with open arms, and this institution became my home away from home. I quickly realized this when even the president of the college, Dr. DeVivo, knew me by name. I began pursuing an Associates of Occupational Science Studies degree, in Airframe and Power Plant Technology, also known as ATI, in 2016, and graduated in May 2018. I attended the honors convocation that year, but decided against attending the graduation ceremony. So this is my first graduation too. In July of that year, I obtained my FAA airframe and power plant license and decided that I was not done yet. I wanted more. I then decided to re-enroll for a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering in the fall of 2018. Now, here I am 4 years later, graduating with an electrical engineering degree. Over the past 6 years, while at this institution, earning 2 degrees, I participated in a few extracurricular activities, clubs, and organizations. To name a few, I was a student and mentor of the Leadership Academy, a member of the men's soccer team, and an orientation leader for 3 years. I served 2 terms as the president of the Student Government Association. I was also a part of clubs, namely NSBE, the National Society of Black Engineers, SHEP, the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers, Alpha Phi Delta Fraternity, IEEE, the Institution of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, SAE, Student Automotive Engineers, C-STEP, the Collegiate Science and Technology Entry Program, amongst many others. Throughout these 6 years, I met a lot of friends and gained knowledge to be future-proof and fostered connections that I will cherish and remain close to for life. But let's not make this day totally about me. It's about all of us. It is great to be a part of this celebration and accomplishment of the blood, sweat, and tears that we endured, as well as the sacrifices that we made to this point. Class of 2022, it is with great honor that I congratulate you and celebrate the culmination of your path through the student years at Vaughn College and your graduation achievements. Graduation is a time for celebration and a time for reflection on how each of us got to this day. The road to success is not easy. It's always under construction, just like the Van Wyck. Staying committed and pushing through the most difficult of times will propel you further than you may think. Each of you, including me, have faced tough challenges and the most trying of times. Whether it was completing your degree project, enduring sleepless nights of studying, learning through Zoom University, or going to school while being employed full-time, having to provide for your family, or pay your tuition or flight lessons out of pocket. Whatever it is, our stories of success show that we have a resilient force coming from within our hearts, eager to succeed. Our lives are bigger than the challenging moments. As we are preparing for departure, where do our stories go from here? As the famous English scientist Sir Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further than others, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." I, like many of you today, am only here because I am standing on the shoulders of giants. Please afford me some time to highlight some of my giants. First and foremost, to God the Almighty. Thank you for making all of this possible. To my grandmother, who is no longer with us today, but celebrated the 6th year of her passing 2 days ago. Thank you for raising me to be the young man that I am today. To my adopted mother, Gwendolyn Williams, other known as Aunt Gwen, who is not here with us today in person, but is watching over YouTube, as she tries to make ends meet to provide for me and ensure that I am comfortable. Words alone cannot show how thankful I am. To my mom, my dad, my brothers, my family, both in the US and in Antigua, thank you for understanding and supporting me during my wildest dreams. To my supporters and everyone who has been a part of this journey thus far, thank you for everything you have done for me. To the government of Antigua and Barbuda, thank you for supporting me financially throughout these 6 years. And last but no means least, to the faculty, staff, and everyone at Vaughn College, those whom I've worked with throughout my years here, thank you. I hope that I have made you proud thus far, but the best is yet to come. To all of our giants of unconditional love, care, support, our families, thank you. To all of our giants in knowledge, wisdom, academics, discipline, that are mentors, instructors, thank you. To all our giants in philanthropy, generosity, and passion, and that are donors, the Board of Trustees, President DeVivo, staff and supporters, thank you. Today, we are reaching further because we are standing upon your shoulders. Closing this chapter of my life, I will now enter the professional world, beginning my career as a propulsion engineer for Delta Airlines to begin to develop new skills and new experiences. I challenge you to do the same. I was afforded this opportunity when I attended the NSBE, National Society of Black Engineers Conference in March 2022, thanks to the college's Student Experience Fund. I implore you to never forget to use those skills you learn, such as problem solving, communication, resilience, and even faking it until you make it. Every time you go to make a decision, ask yourself, how is this helping me to become the person I want to be? Don't hold back. Be open to change, because if you can change your mind, you could change your life. I took a risk when I boarded the plane to come to America from Antigua, but it led me to be able to share this stage and moment with you today. You are never alone when you are standing upon the shoulders of many giants who came before you. Go into this world and become the giants of others wherever your futures may take you, so that you can lift them to see further. Your role goes beyond the present achievements, as you will continue to transform your community and the world. Each seed that is sown or received here will one day bring about the most robust trees for generations to come. We are now future-proof. Thank you and congratulations.
That was incredible, Wale. And you leave some very big shoes to fill. If I could ask you to come back up. As the top graduate, I would like to ask Dr. Edgar Trout, our Associate Vice President for Academic Support Services, to hood you on behalf of all the 2022 graduates. Congratulations again. Today we are honored to have as our commencement speaker the Honorable Donovan Richards. I would like to ask the board chair, Peter Vaughn, to join me at the podium with today's honoree. Mr. Richards is a 2011 graduate, a lifelong resident of Southeast Queens, and has been the Queensborough president since 2020. He began his career in politics after a tragedy inspired him to get more involved in his community and join the fight to end gun violence. He worked in numerous positions in the city council, where he connected with the community and developed a hands-on approach to helping constituents. In 2011, he became the chief of staff for New York City Councilman James Sanders Jr., and soon after, he was appointed chair of the Committee on Environmental Protection. In 2013, he was elected to the City Council, the legislative body for New York City. As Queensborough president, Mr. Richards is leading the efforts to revitalize our great borough and make it one which works for all of its residents and workers, including affordable housing, responding to climate change, and leading the borough through the pandemic. He attended Jamaica High School and Redemption Christian Academy before studying communications, radio, and television at another institution, and receiving a degree in aviation management from Vaughn College. His citation reads, "In recognition of your long-standing role as an advocate for the residents of New York City, and now as president of the Borough of Queens, for your vision and dedication to strengthening our great borough, for your strident support to improve the lives of all through criminal justice reform, affordable housing creation, and by rectifying inequality with investment, and for your ongoing commitment to education, and particularly the continued success of the next generation of Vaughn graduates, we are indeed proud to bestow upon you Donovan Richards Jr., Vaughn College's Doctor of Science degree, honoris causa, on this day, Saturday, May 21st, 2022.
Well, good morning. Oh, y'all graduates sound like y'all still tired from partying last night. Good morning. How y'all feeling? Started from the bottom, now you're here. Exactly. First, let me start off by thanking President DeVivo. Let's give it up for her and the faculty here at Vaughn. Of course, to our chairman, Peter Vaughn, thank you and your family for creating this beautiful institution. Now, are y'all ready to take off? Are y'all ready to take off? Y'all ready for the world or what? Are you ready? I hope you are, because our borough, our city, and our world are in desperate need of young, determined leaders such as yourselves. I'm Donovan Richards, and I have the honor of serving as your new Queens Borough President. But that title doesn't mean anything to me today. This morning, I'm standing before you as a proud member of the Vaughn College class of 2011. Isn't that strange, right? You're probably asking yourselves, what the heck is someone with an aviation degree doing as Queens Borough President? Actually, Helen Marshall, who was also a former Queens Borough President, the first African-American woman, graduated with a degree from Vaughn as well. And I'm the first black man to become Borough President in Queens, and I'm a graduate of Vaughn as well. Y'all see where we going? You know, but I have asked myself that same question, to be honest. To give you the answer, I first have to take you back to May 21st, 2011. On that hot spring morning, I was sitting in the crowd that you're sitting in today. And I may have been hurting from a grad party the previous night, like some of you might be. Don't worry, I'm the borough president, so I'll give you a pass on that this morning. But on my graduation day, I couldn't help but think of what a huge moment that was for me and my family. Like many of you, I'm a person of color. I was born to teenage parents. I'm the son of an immigrant who just became a United States citizen 2 years ago. And the first election he was actually able to vote in was mine. I think he voted for me. Somebody check that. And never mind graduating college. I was the first person in my family to graduate high school and college. Like many of you, I went to class all day and then worked all night just to put myself through school. And like many of you, I wanted to give up more times than I could count. But as much as I wanted to quit, I wanted to make my parents and family members even more proud. They sacrificed so much to enable me to go to college. Especially my father, who once again immigrated from that great island, Jamaica, with next to nothing in his pocket. All right, who wants some jerk chickens? We got jerk chicken here? All right. And I know for a fact that so many of your own parents and family members and friends did the same. Some probably came from all across the world to right here, like Brother Bernard. Not bad. You're not running for borough president, are you? Not yet, but that's all right. You next. The world's borough, with only the clothes on their back and a drape, to give their kids a better life than they could ever imagine or hoped for themselves. So to all the parents and guardians in the crowd today, I want you to stand up. Today is your day. Come on, parents, guardians, stand up. Y'all did it. Y'all ought to stand up too and thank your parents and friends and family members. Come on, graduates, stand up as well. Y'all stand up as well. Give your parents, family members, folks who believed in you, a round of applause. All right, y'all could be seated now. All right, there's that parent. There's always that one parent gonna call out. My mom did the same. The Vaughn College class of 2022, we pay our parents back, family members and friends, those who believed in us, by always reminding them of our love and gratitude for their sacrifice. So once again, you ought to say thank you to those who believed in you. When I walked across this stage 11 years ago, the diploma I grabbed said I now had a degree in aviation management. But by that point, I had already found myself working in local government. When I was a few years younger than you are now, 18 years old to be precise, one of my best friends, Darnell Patterson, was shot and killed, lost to a seemingly endless cycle of violence that sinks its teeth into far too many young people of color, especially young men. I had flirted with going into music production for a while, but when Darnell died, I knew I had to do something to prevent the next family from being torn apart. I knew I wouldn't be flying planes, like some of y'all, handling cargo, or directing aircraft with those cool orange wands. But what I didn't know yet would be how valuable that Vaughn College degree would be. Not just to me personally, but to the communities I wanted to serve, first as a staffer in the city council, and then as an elected official myself. When it comes to elected officials, you and I both know they love to talk about issues they don't know the first thing about. Trust me, I've seen it firsthand, no offense to my colleagues. But before I was borough president, I was a city council member for Southeast Queens. And what was in my district? Kennedy Airport. Because I studied aviation and got my degree from Vaughn, I could sit at a table with the FAA, the Port Authority, JetBlue, or anyone else and talk the talk and walk the walk. I now serve as the co-chair of the JFK Advisory Board, overseeing nearly $13 billion in redevelopment of our airports. And not only that, because of what I learned here, I had the tools I needed to advocate for my constituents who live near the airport and suffer from unrelenting plane noise. I had the tools I needed to connect my neighbors to jobs at the airport and create many thousands more of those opportunities, including working on the Delta Dale. And every job created helps to break the cycle of poverty that leads to an increase in crime, especially in communities of color that have been historically disinvested in. That was my way of honoring Darnell and creating a safer community. And I did it with an aviation degree from Vaughn College. Today, as borough president, I'm able to do the same thing across the street at LaGuardia Airport. A big reason for the success of what you've seen over the years at LaGuardia and all that's going to continue to happen at JFK is the education I received from this school, even though I never went into the aviation field myself. So my advice to all of you today is this: keep an open mind. Understand that even if the path your life takes is not the path you envisioned, and trust me, there will be a fork in everyone's road. There is possibility and promise around every bend. Whenever you feel discouraged by your direction or unsure of the worth of the degree in your hands, make sure to never hang your head. Because if you do, you'll be blind to the potential path you're on. It's okay to not know where your road will lead. And I can guarantee you that the career you lead is a career you seek. But what I can guarantee is that there will be plenty of opportunities to put that degree to good use, especially here in Queens County. I'm living proof of that. Because I kept an open mind, I was able to put my degree to use in ways more impactful than I ever thought possible. I was able to not only realize the dream my parents had for me, I was able to go further than even they could have envisioned I would go. And I've been able to enjoy a career where everything I do is not just a tribute to Darnell, but a direct investment in people like him. So when you walk across this stage today, with your eyes up and smiles on, I want you to internalize that feeling. I want you to commit yourself to living your life with the clear eyes and open mind it deserves. That's how we lead the most successful lives we can possibly imagine. And that's how we give back to those in our lives who sacrifice so much just to give us a chance at this moment today. I'm lucky enough to have both my parents still with me. I like to think that they're proud of the man that I've become. And I like to think Darnell is looking down on me with a smile on his face too. But what I'm proud of the most is taking the lessons they all taught me about hard work, determination, and perseverance, and putting it into practice. I'm proudest of honoring their sacrifice, even if it meant walking down a path I never expected to take. Leave here today with that same direction, and I promise you that not a day will go by where you don't feel rewarded. With that being said, congratulations to this class. I am truly honored to speak at this graduation. I feel right back at home. Life is full circle. You never know where you will end up at. I actually walked President Biden up the block from here just about 3 months ago when we had the bad flood. So you never know where life will take you. Be good, watch your company, hang with people who are rooting for your success. Last thing I'll say is, if you want to soar, hang with eagles, because turkeys can't hang with eagles. God bless you all. Congratulations to the Vaughn class of 2022.
I'm not just saying this. I'm fairly certain that's the first time we've given an honorary degree to an alum. That was the best speech we've ever had. And we are so incredibly proud of you, Dr. Richards. Whew. We will now begin the presentation of degrees with the Associate in Occupational Studies. Dr. Laverne will now present the candidates for their degrees.
Will all of the candidates for the Associate in Occupational Studies degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have fulfilled all of the requirements for their degree as provided by the curricula of Vaughan College of Aeronautics and Technology. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded their degree.
By the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Vaughan College of Aeronautics and Technology, under the laws of the State of New York, and with the authority granted by the Board of Regents, it is my privilege to confer upon you the degree of Associate in Occupational Studies with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
Will the marshals please escort the members of the class of 2022 receiving an Associate in Occupational Studies degree to the platform to receive their academic diplomas. Raj Lamar Pope Carter. Ahmed Ahmed, magna cum laude. Darren Duman. Alberto Maya Rodriguez, cum laude. Carlos Didier Echevarria Tarvez, cum laude. Jeremy Aponte. Avinash Nohar. Eben Matthew Varanhis. Mahabid Mahashri Raman. Kevin Alexis Satizabal. Santiago Valencia. Nabil Hassan Mola, cum laude. Mohammed Hassan Khan, magna cum laude. Rashan Barnes, cum laude. Ahmad Fathi El Nagar, cum laude. Idar Sulo. Savitri Sateo, summa cum laude. Brian Raphael Gill. Nathan Timothy Samwaru, summa cum laude. Ali Akbar, summa cum laude. Catherine Camargo, summa cum laude. Juan Contreras, summa cum laude. Alexander Mitchell, summa cum laude. Javier Munguia, magna cum laude. Salvateria. Frank Salvateria, cum laude. John Brion, magna cum laude. Saleh. Kamal Mohammed Saleh. Omar Amer. Jacob Daniel Anderson. Jared Emmett Holmes. Jose Basil. Lady Checo. Tassanique Notice. Melanie Teresa Grant. Kevin Emmanuel Francis, magna cum laude. Paul Nathaniel Nazario. Sangha Lanjor, cum laude. Lavindra Amarali. Daniel Arroyo, cum laude. Riga Dorji, cum laude. Sebastian Alexander Wiley, magna cum laude. Noel Valentin. Alan Estuardo Oriano, magna cum laude. Jorman Molina Gomez, cum laude. Jose Amparo Quesada. Gabriel Solano, magna cum laude. Mr. Wu? Yeah. Mr. Wu. Guy Salame, Jr. Ramdeni, right? Adrian Harry Ramdeni. Suraj Kumar Budram, cum laude. Suktej Singh Basi, magna cum laude. Mukaya Amory Melton. Vikesh Vidal Ramkaran. Victoria Loki. Yasmin El Said. Justin Adnan Lopez. Jose Alejandro Coba. Ravinder Sunar, magna cum laude. Miguel de Jesus Suriel. Huascar Nunez. John Gonzalo Mentove.
Will all of the candidates for the Associate and Applied Science degree please stand?
Madam President, the candidates have fulfilled all of the requirements for the degree provided by the curricula of Vaughan College of Aeronautics and Technology. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded their degree.
So this is Associate in Applied Science. It's possible there isn't anyone. Oh, okay. By the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Vaughan College Aeronautics and Technology, under the laws of the State of New York, and with the authority granted by the Board of Regents, it is my privilege to confer upon you the degree of Associate in Applied Science, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
Louis Roche. Roderick Brown. Lysandros Hadjijori, magna cum laude. Luis Mena. Michael Contreras. Will all of the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please stand? Madam President, these candidates have fulfilled all of the requirements for the degree as provided by the curricula of Vaughan College of Aeronautics and Technology. On behalf of the faculty, I recommend that they be awarded their degree.
By the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Vaughan College of Aeronautics and Technology, under the laws of the State of New York, and with the authority granted by the Board of Regents, it is my privilege to confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you all.
Will the marshals please escort the members of the class of 2022 receiving a Bachelor of Degree of Science to the platform to receive their academic hoods and diplomas. Good man. Thank you. Woolley Bernard, magna cum laude. Alexa Ray Cruz, magna cum laude. Murad Salah. Yaqub Mohammed. Andy Paulino. Armand Ortiz, magna cum laude. Kellyanne Rodriguez, cum laude. Isaac Sosa, summa cum laude. Andrew Amawaku, magna cum laude. Zuleika Brisano, cum laude. Rose Wynn, summa cum laude. Zachary Fall, cum laude. Victoria Andreeva, summa cum laude. Sadia Harun, summa cum laude. Ashley Noeme Nunez, summa cum laude. Pablo Guzman Munchiz. Ian DeLugio. John Barga. Jolie Slatton. Alphonse, right? Marvin Alphonse. Ayad Kaid, summa cum laude. Johan Cole. Alicia Mohabir. Benjamin E. Martinez. Alex Flambert, cum laude. Ishman Khan. David Barbu, cum laude. Thank you. Beam Zohar. Sibian Samuel, summa cum laude. My friend. Brian Arias, cum laude. Najma I. Jaima. Kevin Ferrara, magna cum laude. Stephen Duran, summa cum laude. Elona Beatrice Geraldo, summa cum laude. Herivel Rodriguez, cum laude. Laody Jimenez Vasquez, magna cum laude. Franklin Ortiz Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Freddie Javier Peralta, magna cum laude. Suriel Lambert, cum laude. Rashid Ahmed, summa cum laude. Jason A. Hugo. Tika Shirin Tamang, summa cum laude. Adem Bonadzu. Ankit Mistry, magna cum laude. Brian Gordillo, cum laude. Kevin Kenta Osada. Manolo Duenas. Erica Lopez Hernandez. Thomas Fix, cum laude. Marwan Abdel Salam, magna cum laude. Robert A. Toko. Abdullah Khan, cum laude. Juan David Cortez. Orthaniel Bosenjor. Misael Marquez, magna cum laude. Nicholas Bentoncourt, magna cum laude. Kang Jiang. Jack C., summa cum laude. Boyan Chan, magna cum laude. Trevor Madram Ruthru, magna cum laude. Cesar Araula. My friend. Victor Polit. Anderson Rondon, summa cum laude. Renveren Flores, magna cum laude. Jackie Chang. Arian Rijal.
Congratulations to you all again. So if you haven't already done this, as part of academic tradition, we ask that all of the graduates move the tassel from the right to the left. That signifies that you are now graduates. Will all the graduates please rise? Yes, all of you. Welcome to the fellowship of those who call themselves college graduates. You are here because you were committed to attaining your degree. You were able to achieve that goal with the support of your faculty, family, and friends. And we're going to do something twice, but that's okay because they deserve it. I ask that you please turn and applaud all those who supported you in the pursuit of your degree. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, trustees, family, and friends, thank you for your presence here today. To the graduates, a final word. As you leave, remember all that you have learned. The faculty has provided you with a superb education. Your classmates have taught you the need for teamwork and the value of friendship. Today, you join the prestigious group of people who call themselves Vaughn College alumni. As alumni, we want you to continue to be involved in the life of the institution. You are now an ambassador for Vaughn, and as such, you can share with others the value of the knowledge that you have gained. We look forward to the contributions you will make to the future of this institution. Good luck. Sorry to see you go. It's been an amazing couple of years. Let me try that last line again. Good luck, good health, and much happiness. Congratulations.
Vaughn College's commencement exercise has now ended. Guests are requested to remain at their seats until the academic procession has withdrawn completely. The recession begins with the platform party, followed by our distinguished faculty, master's, baccalaureate, and associate degree graduates. The chairs of our departments will be hosting a reception for students, their families, and faculty. Please join us in the West Ring cafeteria, outside and under the tent in the adjacent parking lot for the celebration. Congratulations, Vaughan College graduates, class of 2022. Enjoy the rest of your day.
you.